Now, it would be illegal not to watch this video, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Let's dig in. Let's go! What's going on, guys? My name is Jesse Weiser, and I'm a real estate broker here in Springfield, Missouri, and I have my main man here.
Hey everybody, my name is Brandon Zacharias with Wiser Living Realty here in Springfield, Missouri.
Good old Springfield. Today we're bringing you guys weird laws in Missouri, and this one is also like very entertaining. I haven't read the weird laws yet. So, like, when I'm reading these, I don't think you've read it either.
No, I haven't read anything.
So when we read them, it's going to be the first time we've ever heard of them. So it's going to be really fun. You might be watching this Missouri video because you're thinking about moving to Missouri. And I want to say, if you're moving to Missouri, thinking about it, check out wiserlivingrealty.com down below. And reach out to us. Like, people think that when they reach out, they're going to get some huge sales team and somebody that they don't know. But if you are watching this, my name's Jesse, this is Brandon, you know us, and you're gonna get us. This is it, right here.
Yep, this is the team. We want to get to know you, and we want to hear your story about your whole home journey, about why you're coming to be a Missourian.
So if you wanna reach out to us, check out our information down in the description below. Send us a text, email, that's the top two, like, most common.
And then Morse code is third. Or you just cut that one out.
Yeah, if you do Morse code, I'll probably email you back. So let's get on into the weird laws.
I'm excited to see what's out there in Missouri.
So we'll start. It is against the law to engage in bear wrestling in Missouri, despite recent bear sightings that might tempt a few people to try it.
I don't know if I even want to try to wrestle a bear.
Just the fact that this is a law.
I will say I've seen a bear over in Rogersville a couple of times, and he's a black bear. I do not want to go and wrestle that bear.
Is his name Smokey?
It can be now. It is also illegal to drive with an uncaged bear. Why would you have a bear in your car?
I just think that it's common sense.
I would imagine so, but I have a feeling some people thought they could go ahead and catch a bear and just put it in the back seat.
All right, if anyone under 21 takes out household trash and there is even a single empty alcoholic beverage container, they can be charged with illegal possession of alcohol. From my understanding, if you were a minor and your parents gave you permission to drink on their property, you can.
You can. I do know that. Even when you go to a restaurant.
What?
You are allowed to say that it is okay for them to drink alcohol.
I don't know about that one.
Being in the restaurant industry is a thing. You could go ahead and fact check me, but
put it down in the comments. Is that a law? Put it down.
I'm fairly certain.
I like how, like, we're not projecting it in a way. We're just like, I think. Anyways.
In St. Louis, it is illegal for an on-duty firefighter to rescue a woman wearing a nightgown. In order to be rescued, a woman must be fully dressed. So even if the house is burning down, you must put on some clothes.
Have some dignity, women, okay? Put some clothes on if you need to be rescued. What in the world are you thinking? Also in St. Louis, it is illegal for milkmen to run on duty. This law came from the days when milk was delivered in glass bottles that could break. This one is understandable.
I would understand that.
Don't run with milk containers, you know?
It's almost like running with scissors kind of thing, but glass.
Even if you drop a full gallon of milk and it's plastic, have you seen those things explode? Anyways, what else is illegal in St. Louis?
Another law from St. Louis, it is illegal to sit on the curb and drink beer from a bucket. I don't know how I feel about that one. They used to sell beer by the bucket back in the day. Okay, that actually is pretty cool.
That does make sense. I don't know what back in the day is. Is that like 2023? Or is that 1993?
I mean, I'll get a bucket of beer, but that's because, you know, we got the good bottles. But I'm curious as to how much beer actually goes into a bucket, and what do they distinguish as a bucket?
I mean, is it a pail or is it a 5-gallon bucket? 5 gallons is a lot.
That'd be a lot of beer.
All right. You cannot sell a car on a Sunday in Missouri. This law started in the 1800s and was designed to provide the working class with an opportunity to attend church on Sundays. That is actually a law because I cannot go to a car dealership on a Sunday and buy something. I mean, that makes sense. I think it's what's called a blue law.
What distinguishes a blue law?
A blue law, I think, is when, like, let's say the whole industry kind of comes together and makes that a law. So it's not like, you know, in the federal or state law. It's when the whole industry kind of comes together. I could be completely wrong. Not me fact checking right now. A law prohibiting certain activities such as shopping on a Sunday. A strict religious law, but particularly one preventing entertainment or leisure activities on a Sunday. So it sounds like blue laws are pretty much Sunday based. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like fully wrong or anything.
I mean, I guess it is entertaining to go and car shopping.
I was only half wrong. In Baldwin, Missouri, you may not use vulgar language outside your home. I would be down for that, you know, in all aspects of Missouri.
It's understandable. Keep it clean, people.
Keep it clean, unless you're inside the premises of your home.
Then it's all out in the open.
Yeah.
In Maryville, Missouri, no person can speak, utter, shout, or yell, or use in the presence of others profane, vulgar, or indecent language in a public place or from private property. So, no cursing.
So we got Baldwin, Maryville, all do not use profanity. Well, Maryville, you can't even do it on your property.
No.
Private property. I could get down with that in Jesseville. Now in Kansas City, kids are forbidden from playing with cap guns. This could be because many cap guns could be interpreted as real guns and could cause a bad situation.
That does make sense.
Keep the cap guns away from the kids.
Or just go over state lines to Kansas. Then you'll be fine.
Did you have a cap gun growing up?
Oh yeah, I had multiple.
You know?
Yep.
But that's why they put those like orange things on the end. That's when you know it's a cap gun.
Gotta make it safe. Also in Kansas City, if you are a single male between the ages of 21 and 50, you pay an annual tax of $1 for just being single. Wow. I'm glad I wasn't there in my single days.
I mean, how many single men are in Kansas City where they are like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a killing for $1? Oh, so this was a bachelor tax.
Yeah, so they get taxed for being single.
To encourage them to get married. Makes sense. I mean, $1. But I guess back in the 1800s when this was around, that was a lot of money. That was probably like $1,000 in today's world. I don't know if that's it, but. Now, bathtubs that contain 4 legs that resemble animal paws are illegal in Kansas City as well. So, clawfoot tubs?
That's immediately what I went to.
Yeah.
This thought.
Out.
In Colombia, they have banned clotheslines, but they can drape it over a fence. I wonder if it's because too many people were running and they would get clotheslined.
Clothesline like a wrestling move.
Hey, you know what?
way
It
you
happens
said
so
that.
many times. I have actually done that to myself while going and showing a house.
You said maybe because so many people, like you said it with such a serious face.
I believe it because it's happened.
Like a WrestleMania, you know.
Oh my gosh. I fully believe that is what happened.
Oh, why that was so funny.
I'm curious, but let me know how many people have actually been clotheslined by one of these things.
That's funny. Okay. Now in University City, no person may have a yard sale in their front yard. It must be in the garage.
Oh.
So no yard sales around there. Only in your garage sale. Garage sale.
I definitely prefer a yard sale
Really?
over a garage sale.
Well, where we're from, it's extended. You have a garage and a yard sale at the same time.
In Jefferson City, you cannot have a garage sale lasting longer than 3 days, and you can't have more than 2 sales per year. So you only have 2 times to get rid of all your junk in a year.
In order to like put that into action, people, they got a lot of stuff they need to sell. Like this is a problem. Like they must have had a problem with garage sales to make this a law.
It sounds like there was quite a few hoarders that were making their own businesses in their yards or garage, maybe.
You know, you buy like stuff from Overstock and then you start having a garage sale. That's more like a business. I think Chad in our office said that there was a law maybe that if you have more than 2 garage sales, then you start paying sales tax on the stuff. That makes much more sense. Jefferson City also prohibits pants that are sagging or dragging below the ankle when walking on municipal property.
So you better be clean cut while walking around that property.
They must have had a lot of problems with drip.
I want to see you with that drip.
I know.
Next, if you take a white squirrel from Marionville, you can get a $500 fine. They are a protected species in the city and a very special animal.
Yeah, it's legit. Like if you go to Marionville, there are albino squirrels in that town. It's actually really cool.
I actually haven't seen an albino squirrel, so I might have to take a trip out to Marionville.
It's like 2 minutes from your house. How do you not see an albino
I don't know.
squirrel?
I just don't see them out there.
Now, you also can't worry the squirrels. This is out of Excelsior Springs. So I think we got that wrong on our last video. We said you can't worry about the squirrels, but really the law is you can't worry the squirrels, meaning
Can't jump scare them or...
yeah, you can't give them anxiety or anything. So your little girl can't go and worry the squirrels.
That's going to be very difficult. Also in Excelsior Springs, hard objects cannot be thrown by hand. I don't know how else you would throw it.
But you can slingshot it.
I would imagine that's a technicality.
Think of this city. You can't worry the squirrels. You can't throw hard objects. They must have a lot of violence in this city.
That's what I'm kind of assuming. Or there was a lot of people attacking the squirrels by throwing things at them.
Or they were throwing hard objects that worried the squirrels.
That's it.
There's also a law that you can't dance in Purdy, Missouri. It is prohibited.
It almost makes me think of Footloose.
Can't do that.
Wow.
It is also illegal to spit on the sidewalk anywhere in Missouri.
Ooh. I feel like there's a lot of people breaking that law. To be more specific, you can't walk around and spit on any building or wall in Missouri. It is also illegal in Missouri to honk someone else's horn.
Is that like your wife is angry and she like wants to honk your horn?
I would imagine there's something along those lines.
But in reality, is it her horn too?
I mean, technically you're married, so...
So you can't honk my horn. And if you're driving, I can't honk your horn. But my wife can honk my horn. Why does this sound so weird?
I was like, yeah, nope, I don't want to be honking your horn, Jesse.
All right, guys. If you want to check out more Missouri videos, check out this playlist right over here, all about Missouri. And you, don't forget, if you come to Missouri, there's one thing. You watch for deer. There's a lot of them.
There is.
Yeah. It's like, and you're like, ah! You are committing illegal actions in that point.